don't need any kind of trigger to beat these two. What are they gonna do? Form half a Captain Planet?
Hey guys, it's your girl Laisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Devil May Cry. We're now on to episode 4, which is called All Hope Abandoned. Just the kind of term you want to hear when, it's a whole show about how the gates of hell are about to open, But anyways, in the last episode, we got some backstory on Mary. We know now why she is so anti-demon and also why she's such a badass as far as her hunter skills. And we also got some, insight, I should say, into Dante, in that he is half demon. He didn't realize that. He just never really thought much about why he could do what he does. But yeah, once he started listening to these folks, it started to make sense. But anyway, we see that him and the bunny got into it, and it was quite the battle. And in the end, because of some stuff that was injected into his neck by Mary, Dante ended up having his head exploded. But we see that the bunny was actually pushing Dante. He wants Dante to do something at this point. I have my theories as to what, but we'll have to wait and see. But I have something, sorry, he's got both sides of the amulet though, but it looks like he needs just a little bit more, we discovered. It's not enough just to have the amulet and the sword. He needs one more piece, and I think that piece is Dante. So anyway, I'm ready to get into this episode and see where we go, so let's do that. But just before we do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know of when I drop episodes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
I mean, the rabbit has Sparta's sword and both halves of the amulet. That's everything it needs to blow our world wide
Is it
open.
though? And the one person who had the answer to that is gone.
We'll call evac for you.
I can take his place, Lieutenant.
Who, you?
Rabbit's sword
right.
wiped me out, but I'm good now. I want to see this mission through to the end.
Sneaky. Sorry. That was so mean. Why would you show him that? Oh, he's healing up nicely.
Keep this safe, always. You promise?
I promise.
Are they twins?
Do you promise to
Yeah, I promise. Give it.
There. Two perfect halves of a whole.
Yeah, you hear that lack of reverence? I'm not surprised he was the problem.
Let me see. Hey.
Were they able to do that before the amulets?
Okay, boys, that's enough. I said enough! You're never sleepy. Why can't you be more like your brother?
It's okay. I think he turns into a demon bunny.
Tell me about Dad. Do we get to meet him soon?
All right. I'll tell you a story about
Your
Dad.
dad even around anymore?
So,
Hey, good news, kid. Looks like you're still alive. The bad news is, we're prisoners again.
Hey!
I know your voice and your face. Aren't you the guy in all those mattress commercials?
He's the vice president.
Oh.
Same.
Rabbit left a video for you.
And where am I supposed to play that?
It's
In my face?
Surely you see how he must have a plan for you to bring you back from the brink of death.
I think that was his demon blood, to be fair.
This isn't where my death will come.
Okay.
How do you know?
Because he's a
Because
demon.
God will not allow it.
You're all going to die.
Okay, well that was clarified.
The son of Sparta can save you.
Ah, he's pushing Dante.
Strange hideout for a demon bunny. Would you
Human.
expect some sort of giant underground burrow? I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Right?
Kinda.
Alice in Wonderland type stuff.
We go in now. Take the stairs and stay sharp.
This
We
is
have to
where
be
you
ready
need
for
someone
any
who's a
kind
bit more of a
fucked up
thinker.
demon bull.
Oh, did you find him or did he find you?
Their intentions are extremely hostile.
Oh, these different types of demons?
I'm simply encouraging it.
This is kind of reminding me of Judge Dredd, the tower building of hell.
We get the amulet. We get out.
Sure.
However we can.
We're with you. Let's move.
Yeah, that's why you need a thinker with you, I was going to say, because the thinker would let you know that if he hasn't already opened the portal, he can't open the portal yet. There's another missing piece. Maybe figure out what that is. Oh, wow, in half. Also in half. That is cool, the way it shut up the, like a plant bud. That was amazing. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, he saved you. That's love. Oh, damn. Okay. Bye. Woo, that was way too quick, y'all. Got the brother man. Oh, damn. The leg and the arm. Come on.
No! No!
Honey, you don't have time to cry. Whole team down. I'd like the top floor, please, immediately, immediately, immediately. Seethes. I think that was just a sigh, but okay. Yep. Yeah, that's why we don't go in so arrogant, sis. That's why we do some recon.
The deadbeat father you never met, who abandoned your family without a thought, was the noble and exalted demon knight Sparda.
So what does that have to do with me?
Everything about you marks you as a child of aristocracy.
Aristocracy, on which side?
Sparda was nothing but a narcissistic coward!
Sounds like you have daddy issues. Do you need a hug?
You gonna let him talk about your dad like that?
I never met the man.
Sorry, got off on a tangent there.
Like maybe it's your daddy.
As Sparta's son, it should be simple for you to activate your devil trigger.
That's
and
what he
say,
needs. That's what he needs, the demon trigger. Gotcha. Why didn't he cover the mouths of everyone but the president?
It is entirely possible that Sparta lived long enough to be your father, or that he lives still.
Dante, I've always known you were part demon. All right, I didn't know.
Thank you. My God, you lie as easily as you breathe.
Dante's gonna use that devil trigger of his to save us.
Excuse me, are you my official spokesperson? Exactly, can you just shush?
I don't need any kind of trigger to beat these two. What are they gonna do? Form half a Captain Planet?
Oh, it's a hallucinogen. This bunny does like to play.
You did this.
You killed us.
Just
She
like
didn't.
you killed.
Y'all did decide to go, but you know.
Look at what you've done.
Oh. Get off the floor, Mary.
You're real.
Oh, still hasn't worn off. Maybe adrenaline will help. So I thought they're all demons in here, yo. You don't have a good sense of smell? Oh, the demons have babies? Okay. You breathe so loud.
Please, just go and leave us.
Really? Prejudice right back even though they saved your life? Alright. We're on a plane! Can we not use flammables? Bruh! Dante, bro, I'm really gonna need you to start fighting a little smarter.
This is how you do it?
Okay, well now they've used pretty much all of your trauma against you. Are we gonna move past now? Are we ready? No. Okay.
He fought against all the bad things so we could be free.
That would be the demon trigger. That's new.
Truly remarkable.
Kill him next, please.
Also, I think I'm the son of Sparta.
I mean,
I've been trying to tell you.
but thank you for coming to that conclusion on your own.
Give me a second to kill him first.
That's a big sword. Someone's compensating. You didn't need that arm, did you?
Getting killed with your own sword.
Ew! You didn't like him. He actually let you get shot, remember?
We want nothing from you. Just leave, please.
Your friend slaughtered my team.
Do you think that looked like a friendly situation to you, girl?
She's a sapien. Of course she thinks all demons are the same.
If you're not with the
A desolate place barely suited for life. And that was before the warlords ravaged what few resources we had.
They're warlords?
Only the strongest Makaians can stand to breathe it. For those like us,
The air itself is poison. He showed up with it a year ago, offering passage to this world for anyone who wanted. Dozens of families like us came.
Okay.
there is no better world for us. Sapiens hate and fear our kind.
It's true, you picked the wrong world.
Who are orphans. He does tests on them. Experiments.
All we're trying to do is survive. Like you.
Look at that. Like you.
But after everything that's happened, maybe I don't actually know shit.
Growth.
I'll find a way to get them in, then I'm going rabbit hunting.
Okay.
I'll make sure you're protected.
Okay. Wow. There might be hope for you yet. She needs to drop some of that prejudice if she's going to work with Dante, and they're definitely going to need to work together.
You killed my brother.
You didn't like him anyway.
He will have vengeance.
Don't do it!
You know where the Vice go, though. Let him fly out. I think you need wings, Dante. You're gonna end here. That is nasty business. Nasty business, but I can respect it. I can respect it. All right. Well, yeah, well, that was another good episode. Dante knows the truth fully, understands the truth. Again, I think he was already starting to understand that and accept it slowly when the whole thing went down last episode. But now here, seeing the whole rant from the rabbit, and then of course hearing the vice president basically being like, yeah, no, bro, like no matter what you want to believe, this is not some superhero mutation. This is demon blood. So you're going to have to just accept it. And then we see that we got a few flashbacks to him getting the amulet from his mom. Now, I'm assuming the dad must have left her and the boys alone because it was probably a way to protect them. I can't think that, what is his name? Sparta was a popular person, you know, even though some people probably looked at him as a savior. There's a lot of people who probably don't think that way. We also don't know how many demons stayed on this side of the barrier. And also, we don't know how long the bunny's been letting people through that tiny portal he created either. So all that to say that I think that if people knew that he had children, they either would have come after the kids or maybe tried to execute their mom, something. My guess is that he stayed away for their protection is my point. But anyway, yeah, we got a little bit into, what was his name? Starts with a V. Dante and Virgil. That is his brother, and we see his brother seems to be very different than him, right? We heard the mom say that he sleeps better, he's less fidgety, he has less energy. I mean, he's definitely had the same strength as Dante, or similar strength, I should say, to what we saw in Dante, but I have a feeling he's just, I'm getting a sense we're going to discover that maybe Virgil was always a little bit behind Dante, like maybe Dante was the stronger of the two somehow. But anyways, yeah, we see that this is what is required, I guess, the final piece of the puzzle that the bunny is looking for. It's the demon trigger, I guess, or for Dante to be able to activate the demon trigger in order to use the sword. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's Dante that is the one who has. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Dante if it has to be him who actually activates the sword and the amulet, right? The bunny's got the sword, the bunny's got the amulet, he's wearing the amulet, but I have a sneaking suspicion, like, I don't know, I feel like my theory is still true. I think the bunny is Virgil. I don't know why he has a rabbit head now all of a sudden, but I think something happened. Virgil tried something, maybe because he was jealous of how strong Dante was and he wasn't. That went bad. And then, you know, again, that whole rant that he went on about Sparta being a narcissistic loser and not an actual hero. Yeah, that's just too personal for it to just be any rando. I feel like it's definitely daddy issues, angry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be far off with that one, but I feel like that's what's going on. And because especially the way that he wore the other half of the amulet, right? Like if this was some rando who just wanted to find the pieces and put it all together, etc., he could have kept the blue part of the amulet anywhere, quite frankly, you know, in a pocket, you know, something like that. But the fact that he wore it on his chest with pride, like that insinuates it meant more to him than just being a piece of something that he's trying to use to get somewhere, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do think that it's Virgil. But anyway, we see that the bunny wants him to activate his demon trigger because that's the only way that I guess he's going to be able to activate the sword. And Dante, of course, has no idea what that is. And he's he's basically kicked into high gear because of what happens on the plane. We also see that like I said, the vice president is weird. I don't trust him. I was saying before, maybe he was working with the demons, but now I'm thinking it's you know what? Maybe not. Maybe he's obsessed with it. I actually, probably a better call. He probably wants the power that the demons have. Yeah, probably posing as, oh yeah, I'm all about God, but really he's seeing what the demons can do. And the fact that he's so kind of obsessed with Dante, I don't know. There's something off about him anyways. Like the gloves. The gloves is like the thing that's really just weirding me out. But anyway, so that's kind of what ended up happening with Dante. And yeah, we saw him fighting the twins on the plane. I call them the twins. I don't think they're actually twins, but he fought Earth, Wind, and Fire on the plane there. And he did eventually manage to take out one of them because he tapped into it. I feel like that's only part of whatever his demon trigger is. I think that he's capable of potentially completely transforming. And the fact that this man wanted to blow up a plane says to me that Dante can fly. That's what I'm taking from it, is that there must be wings that he can probably spawn. And maybe we're going to see that next episode. I don't know. But anyway, that's what happened with Dante. And on the other side of things, Mary brought her team to where she tracked the amulet. And I'm pretty sure that the bunny must know that there's a tracker on it, but he just doesn't care. But either way, they went in there and unfortunately, you know, Mary's hubris got her entire team killed, unfortunately. And I get it. Like, she's very dauntless. She really just wants to go into things. She's not scared of this whole world. She really just kind of wants to do what she thinks is right for her own personal reasons. But as I said, that hubris is exactly what got her team killed. I mean, they agreed to go, so it's not like it's all on her. They knew the risks that, you know, they were taking by following her, but yeah, like they trusted her, and she kind of went in with this whole like, yeah, we're just gonna grab it from the bunny, no big deal. So I'm hoping now that, you know, if she gets out of this building, she takes a minute to realize that the bunny doesn't have everything. And she needs to figure out what that missing piece is, what that gap is, because that's really what's going to help her to maybe act a little bit better. And then we see that she ended up getting sheltered by these, I guess, lesser demons in their little apartment that got jacked up because of her. But anyways, and I love the suspension of disbelief here. You're telling me that a superhuman demon was not able to smell a human in that house? But, you know, we'll let it go. We'll let it go because we needed her to survive, right? But anyways, that plot armor was great. But anyhow, that whole situation with the family was clearly because, as I said a couple episodes ago, she's got some extreme prejudice against demons. Understandable. You know, we saw her flashback. We know where it comes from. But again, if she's going to work with Dante, which she needs to, she's going to have to get over that prejudice. She needs to stop referring to him as it and that thing and recognize that for all intents and purposes, he was raised as a human. Yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. A lot of good one-liners in this one, actually, and a lot of references. Like, they are throwing so many references in this show. It's kind of crazy. They blew the budget. Capcom blew the budget in making sure that we got, like, all kinds of different references from all the different games. Like, it almost makes me want to, like, pick up an old console and see what I could dig up after seeing all these references, but not in this episode, more so in the last one. But all the same, really loving that they're having fun with this. But yeah, good times. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.